Ravi was an ordinary boy living in a small village, surrounded by dry land and dusty roads. Nothing about him looked special. He wore simple clothes. He lived in a small rented room. He worked as a daily laborer, carrying bricks, cement, and heavy loads from morning till evening. Every day, Ravi earned just enough to eat and survive. But every morning, before leaving for work, Ravi did something unusual. He picked up a small plant, sometimes a sapling, sometimes just a seed, and carried it carefully in his hand. As Ravi walked to work, he stopped along the roadside. He dug the dry soil with his hands or a small stick. Then he planted the sapling. He poured a little water from his bottle, gently pressed the soil, and moved on. People noticed. Some laughed. Some shook their heads. Some mocked him openly. One man said, "Ravi, you don't even own land. Why are you planting trees?" Another laughed and added, "You are poor. Focus on earning money, not trees." Ravi smiled calmly. "I am earning something greater," he replied. No one understood what he meant. Ravi's life was not easy. Some days, he didn't get work. Some nights, he slept hungry. During summers, the heat burned his skin. During winters, the cold shook his weak body. Many of the plants he planted died. Goats ate them. People broke them. Some were cut down before they grew. Anyone else would have stopped. But Ravi didn't. The next morning, he planted again. When someone asked, "Why don't you give up? Most of these trees don't survive," Ravi replied softly, "Even if one tree lives, it can save many lives." Ravi kept planting. Days turned into months. Months turned into years. The village slowly changed. Small plants turned into trees. The empty roads gained shade. Birds returned. Children began playing under the trees. But Ravi never took credit. He never told anyone, "I planted this." He simply walked past them, smiling silently. Ravi grew old. His back bent. His hands trembled. His steps slowed. One cold winter morning, Ravi did not wake up. He passed away quietly, alone in his small room. There was no crowd, no announcement, no newspaper headline, just silence. The village moved on. Years later, the village faced a terrible summer. The sun was harsh. Temperatures rose. People searched for shade. They sat under the trees along the road. One afternoon, a young boy rested under a large tree and asked his grandfather, "Who planted these trees? They save us every day." The old man looked around. Suddenly, a name came to his mind. "Ravi," he said slowly. The boy looked surprised. "Who is Ravi?" The old man told him the story of a poor laborer who planted trees without expecting anything. The boy touched the tree and said softly, "Then he is still helping us, even after he is gone." The old man nodded. "Yes, some people never leave." Ravi never became rich. He never owned a house. He never traveled the world. But his work lived on. His kindness grew roots. His effort turned into shelter. His silence became a legacy. He proved something powerful. You don't need fame to be remembered. You don't need money to change lives. You only need intention. Some people work for applause. Some work for rewards. Some work only for themselves. But the greatest people work for a future they may never see. Remember, friends, a meaningful life is not measured by what you gain, but by what continues after you are gone. Thanks for watching. For more inspirational videos, please like and subscribe. Literal Tales.